My name is Mark Schumann. I was born and raised in Montana and have been in Missoula the last 6 years. And I am a licensed social worker.
I'm Taven, and I was born in Phoenix, Montana, and I was raised in Missoula, I think.
Yep. I'm Paisley Miles, and I was born in Kalispell and raised in the Flathead Valley most of my life, and I've been living in Missoula for 7 years, and I am a licensed social worker also.
Paisley and I have always wanted to adopt. Ever since we got married, we've, even I think before, have talked about wanting to adopt. And being in the field of social work, we were, exposed to the system and the number of kids that are in need. When the time was right, we met our son, and I think at that point we knew that he was our kid, and so we pursued getting licensed as foster parents.
I would say that, yeah, as a child, I knew that I would adopt. I didn't necessarily know that it would be through foster care. I was exposed to families who did international adoption, but as I worked with children and families, I realized we've got the kids right here in Montana, and they're all our kids. It's not somebody else's circus.
One thing that I wish I would have known or didn't realize was just all of the systems at play when you're a foster parent, all the appointments you have to go to, the people that come into your home.
As a foster parent, you have a lot of, there's appointments, but that's gonna be with having any child. You have doctor's appointments. Depending on your child's needs, sometimes you have therapy or in-home therapy, depending who you're licensed through. If you go through a private agency or state, we've had experiences with both, so it's been different for both of our kids. It was, for me personally, the thing I just wish I had known before becoming a foster parent was, I think, how much more laundry there is, you're kind of like, you're adding a whole new person to your family and life, and every interaction is going to be different now. And I think people know that on some level, and I knew that on some level, but it's so different when it actually happens. And I don't think I realized how much love and good times there would be. We were prepared for hard times, but there's been ample good times, and nobody could have convinced me of how amazing it would be, because you just don't know. And yeah.
I think one of the best ways to navigate that is to talk with your kids. I think they're already thinking about them, so it's not a matter of if they want to talk about them, but it's when. And so why not be there to support them along the way and answer those questions with them that they might have. So being willing to sit down and talk with them and bring it up and make it part of everyday conversation if need be. One thing that we've done as a family that we started right away was a conversation jar at the dinner table. So at every dinner, Taven would pull out a question, and it would just give us an opportunity to talk about whether it's things we like or where we'd like to travel, or family traditions, things we like to do. And it was a great way to connect and get to know each other a little bit more, and also have a common space together.
One thing Taven and I did when he came is we started the Harry Potter series, and probably for a good 2 years, because we weren't always consistent reading every night, but we tried to be. We would read a chapter of Harry Potter, and we eventually finished the whole series with.
On Friday nights, we watch a movie and have pizza or together.
Every Friday night, pizza, movie night.
So I think it was talking about what some of all of our family traditions are, and then what family traditions do we want to carry on together as a family, like pizza and a movie every Friday night.
Get your people, get like your support systems. I think if anything, you don't need somebody to give you advice and like tell you, oh, have you tried this, or maybe take your child to this specialist. It's more about like, you've got to feel heard, and like somebody gets you, and you can just, if anything, it was our friends, people who like knew us and loved us, and we could just express the struggles of just being a parent, because being a parent is hard.